Well, today marks the first day of summer, and to kick off the season on the right note, we have a very special guest joining us this morning.
Dr. Dylan Miller is the Regional Medical Director at Oak Street Health here in Columbia, and he'll be sharing his insights on how to beat the heat and stay protected as summer takes full bloom. Good morning, Doctor.
Good morning.
Well, with the summer heat expected to intensify, what are the most common health risks that are associated with high temperatures?
Well, we really worry about those folks that are elderly and very young and pregnant women getting out in this heat. They're at risk for having minor heat-related issues to things as extreme as heat stroke right now.
And what would you say are some early signs of heat-related illnesses, and how can people recognize those symptoms?
Sure. The first things that we really worry about early on is folks will begin to feel slightly lightheaded, maybe a little bit weak. They could begin to get really thirsty, and then you could get more significant symptoms like feeling like you might faint and getting dehydrated.
So speaking on that, what are some key precautions that people should take before they head outdoors?
Certainly. Well, the first is try to just avoid going outdoors, especially during the heat of the day. But if you must go outside in the heat, I'd recommend a few precautions. First is try to do it in a shady area. The second is stay plenty hydrated by drinking lots of water or Gatorade or some other types of drinks that can replenish your electrolytes. And then I would wear longer, loose-fitting clothing that's light-colored. That tends to keep the direct heat right off of your body. If you do a lot of those things, it can protect you from the significant impact that the heat may have for you.
Now, would you say there are any misconceptions about protecting oneself from the heat that you would like to address?
Yeah, well, particularly a lot of folks get confused about the difference between heat stroke and heat exhaustion. Heat exhaustion is what we experience when we see those minor symptoms of the impact of heat. Once you get into heat stroke, we start worrying about folks having actual stroke symptoms. So they can begin to get confused. They can feel like they can pass out. They can even get seizures. And so those are the more significant symptoms we worry about. In those circumstances is really when you need to call emergency professionals to come assess those folks.
And as we wrap up this morning, Dr. Miller, could you share any upcoming community initiatives or resources that Oak Street Health is going to be providing this summer?
Certainly. Well, all of our clinics have community rooms that are designed for our patients or folks that might be interested in coming to our clinics to be a patient. They're air conditioned, indoors, cool, great way to be able to stay out of the heat and enjoy the safety and community of each other. We'll do some fun events.
All right, Dr. Miller, thank you so much for your expertise. Of course, we'll have this information posted on our website, WISTV.com.